We get into their heads. I mean, look at Dave Scatchard. He took 2 penalties because we were in his head. He was confused, and as a result of that, he got sent down to the farm team. And I mean, I feel bad a little bit because it has affected his wife, his kids, but really, it's his fault.
You know, I don't feel that bad about it.
Actually, scratch that. I don't feel bad at all either.
No. Someone's got to do it, and they might as well be wearing green suit.
Our first priority is for the Canucks to win the Stanley Cup. After that, we can proceed with further plans.
Yes,
well, there they are. The Force and Sully, the green guys from the Canucks games, are here. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Now to confirm, now you're the Force.
Yep.
And you're Sully.
I am Sully.
Now, where do the names come from?
Well, I mean, my parents were very creative at birth, so
Right.
I got Sully. It's an Irish thing.
Sure, yeah.
You know.
It's a bit of a secret. I understand.
Yeah, you know.
Now, are your parents green?
Yeah, you know, they dabble.
They dabble. Okay, good.
They dabble in the green.
Okay, good.
Now, where did the idea come from to become the green guys?
You know, it's from a TV show in the States called Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and a character on the show does it, and we thought, you know what, this would be perfect at a Canucks game. Like, this is ideal. So we thought we'd try it out, and it turned into this big thing.
Now, you went to, one of the first notices of it really was the Dave Scatchard, which we showed. And so the idea is they get in the penalty box and you just try to, I don't know where to look. That's a bit of a problem.
They're up here somewhere.
Okay, good. So that was the idea, is just to try and do what?
Well, you know, you got to get in their head, sort of thing. I mean, there's not much you can do, you know, for the team sitting on that side of the glass. So you got to give it your all. And I mean, if you get in their head, I mean, you know, if you played sports, you know, like if you get knocked out of that little zone, that little focus area,
Yeah.
It's tough to get back in there, you know, and it takes a few shifts. And Scatchard knows that now because he's no longer playing in the pros.
That's right. You put him all the way to the minors.
Yeah.
Now, what was the reaction from the ticket guys at GM Place the first time you walked in?
Yeah, there was a little bit of shock. There was confusion, and but you know, they let us in, and after that first game, they've embraced us. I mean, we've been taking photos with security guards at GM Place, the cops that walk the corridors at GM Place. So after that first game, we were embraced. Some odd looks, odd glances, but otherwise.
Now, we showed some video footage of you guys working out, because you put on a couple of LBs and the suits don't fit as well anymore. You got to be you got to stay in training. You're like a professional athlete now.
It's very true. I mean, and you know, not to mention I put on some holiday weight, which you know I'm trying to get rid of. It's not easy, but thank you for pointing it out, Steve. No, yeah, we train almost 24/7. It's either training in the gym or choreography for the game. You know.
Wow.
Now, how do you come up with the routines? I was going to ask you about the choreography behind what you do.
I think there's a lot of spontaneity to it. At the same time, it depends kind of who's in the box. If you have a tough guy like Zach Stortini from the Oilers, you know, tough guy, so maybe we do a little boxing routine. You got a soft guy in the box like, I don't know, Sam Gagner from the Oilers. You can kind of make fun of the fact that he's in the box, and we like to remind them that they're being benched with some waving of the arms or.
There's a lot of waving of the arms. We've seen that.
Now, what's the weirdest reaction you've got from a player?
From a player, well, we've gotten a few different things. But the best so far was just from Dave Scatchard, I think. I mean, you know, there have been others and whatnot. It's hard to actually see who's in the box. I mean, we got to rely heavily on John Ashbridge saying who's in the box.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, no, I mean, Scatchard came, like, he looked over, he started chuckling, and I think I saw a wink, so I think he liked it. I'm not too sure.
Until the Canucks scored, then he hated it.
An unofficial wink.
And do all the players look right away when you go in there, or do some try to ignore you, or do they look right away?
It's hard to ignore.
There are the people who try and ignore it. You just kind of see them glance out of the corner of their eye, or they nudge the guy who's holding the penalty box gate. And
Now, what about the Canucks? What's the reaction been from the team?
Well, from the Canucks, they like it. We went to a Twitter event last night for Canucks.com, and they were mentioning, you know, oh yeah, everybody in the office loves this. This is great. And I think one of the big things is because it really has nothing to do with the Canucks. Like, this isn't you know, they didn't hire us, and I mean, if they want to, knock on wood, we don't have a problem.
Free tickets, what?
But yeah, no, we have nothing, you know, to do with the team. We're just, you know, doing this for the love of the game.
Yeah, we're fans.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, I have to ask, you mentioned tickets. You guys have great seats.
Yeah, no kidding.
How did you get those?
Well, you know, it's a bit of a connection there that I have. I did some work for the company, Broad Roofing, in the summertime. And it's not easy roofing in this.
I know. It gets hot.
Yeah, it's very tough.
Yeah.
And a lot of people noticed that Forrest had a couple holes in his costume. He did some roofing, and it's hard nailing with the costume.
Well, he did more tanning. That's why he's a little darker, that tan. Nice face tan.
Yeah.
We're out of time, unfortunately. We got to go. But will there be an evolution to what you're doing? Will we look forward to after the Olympics?
What's next for the Green Men?
Like, will you be adding cups and breastplates? What's next?
We go where we're needed. In our slow time, at BCIT and whatnot, we take these, but we're constantly training. So when the Olympics are over, you probably will see us back, but we don't know when.
Well, we thank. I know you guys are got to go to BCIT. So before you go, I'm going to send you over when Mark's doing the weather, and I want you to try to get in his head. Okay?
All right, absolutely.
Okay, good. Thanks, guys. Sully and Force. Thanks very much.
The Green Men, and you can be a fan of the Green Men if you go to Facebook, Vancouver Green Men. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Mark Madriga.
Be ready, Mark.
They're not really coming over, are they?
They're coming.
All right. Well, I have poll results from BMAC, Barry McDonald, and Scotty Rintoul at Team 1040. Both guys, of course, were prominent sportscasters here at Global in their day. And they had a poll yesterday for the entire station there about these guys, and 74% of those that called in said you guys are entertaining, 25% annoying, and the other 1% wonders, where's Tony Parsons?
Do you find us annoying?
No, you guys are no problem at all. Let's see how I do here. All right.
Get set for the minors, dude.
Oh, Scatcherd. Yeah, sometimes I feel like I am in the minors already. All right, what do we have? We have, you guys just carry on. I'll see how I do. No problem. Temperature right there right now. Get out of the way, Green Man. What is it?
Let's point. It's there.
7 degrees in Vancouver, 6 degrees in Surrey. You guys, why don't you guys just get in there and do the weather? Just do your thing.
Well, we could be the green screen
But
for you.
you could be the green screen. It's actually a blue wall.
17 in Fort St. John, -24 in Fort Nelson.
Here, speak into the mic.
Oh, of course.
Speak into my chest.
-3
it's bigger than yours.
What do we got here? 4 in Hope, if I'm reading that correctly.
Now, quickly, you know what is really annoying for the viewers, and we've heard about this once in a while over the years. If you stand in front of their city temperature.
Oh, no.
Why don't you
Who hates me? Who hates me?
annoy Prince George for a minute there?
Oh, Prince
Get in there.
George.
Annoy them so they can't see their temperature. Now annoy Blue River. Move over a little bit there. Annoy Blue River. Right here. Right here.
Blue River.
Oh, right there. Blue River. Oh, they're really upset with you boys. All right.
Don't send the hate mail, please.
Now how about Calgary, the Flames? Boy, that's a good.
That's easy.
That's a good hockey team, eh?
Block it.
Do you know when you combine Calgary and Edmonton, I think they've won 1 game out of 30 or something. Annoy them some more for me.
Gimla's head, too.
Oh, yeah. All right, you guys are great. A little bit more, and you're welcome. I don't know if you can get over there. You're welcome. You're welcome to annoy Wes Lawang, who I annoy all the time. And we'll throw it over to her on traffic. Thanks for coming in, guys. All right, Wes.
Thank you. All right. If you are heading out of Delta this morning, the Massey Tunnel is in great shape. Highway 99, the 3 northbound lanes are in. If you're trying to head out of Delta into Richmond, and no major delays to tell about for northbound Highway 99, but of course you're down to single southbound lane until 9 o'clock. So if you're heading out of Richmond this morning, expect delays as you're approaching the Massey Tunnel from the Richmond side of things. Here's a look at the, well, this is the Patel Bridge, not the Alex Fraser Bridge, but I can tell you that traffic is flowing quite well heading out of Surrey into New West. There's a look at the Alex Fraser Bridge, and as you can see, traffic is busy as you're making your way across the Alex Fraser Bridge, and the lineup starts from anywhere between 64th and 72nd. Nordell, we are starting to see a bit more volume. You're lined up halfway up the hill. The good news is you're still in pretty good shape for 64th and 72nd. Now, if you're heading out of Maple Ridge Pit Meadows this morning, we are seeing some volume now from between the Maple Meadows Way down to the lights at Harris Road, and the Mare Hill Bypass is very, very busy. You're slow from around the lights at Shaughnessy. That's your Cal Tire traffic.
Oh dear. All right, just before 7 o'clock here on a Thursday morning.
No better way to go to break than this, that's for sure. I'm back in a couple of minutes.
Easy being green, having to spend each day the color of the leaves. When I think it could be nicer being red or yellow or gold or something much more colorful like that.